Welcome back to Unscripted, everyone. It is time now for some unscripted and unhinged trending topics, y'all. Because
unhinged.
We love the Kelce family here.
Yes.
I mean, Travis Kelce, Jason, Mama Kelce.
We talked about in the very beginning of Unscripted, if you've been with us the whole 3 hours. Yeah.
Yes. So Jason Kelce this weekend was seen getting a little aggressive with a fan because this fan chose to call his brother Travis a not so nice slur. And so Jason went and grabbed the phone that the person had filming, slammed it on the ground, obviously breaking it. And so people are kind of split on how to feel about this.
Yeah.
Do you defend the brother? Was he overreacting? I personally think you defend your family. Family first, blood is thicker than water. Maybe taking the phone and breaking it was a little unhinged, if you will. But when you have cameras in your face and you're famous and they're saying mean things about your family members, I mean.
Well, and I mean, it's no secret that Kelce brothers are extremely close. And also, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the slur was used in the same sentence as basically talking about who Travis was dating. Like, he called him that because of who he's dating, which is also weird. I'm like, I don't understand that MO. So I'm like, yeah, here's the thing. Like, Jason and Travis are really close, seemingly, and reports that looks like Jason and Taylor have built a relationship. So like, yeah, he's gonna defend the two of them.
Right.
You know what I mean? And here's the thing. We know this about Jason Kelce at this point. The man doesn't hold back. It doesn't matter what it is, he doesn't hold back. So like, I'm never going to expect a, normal or maybe calm reaction from him when it comes to anything at this point. So, and I don't think that's a bad thing per se.
What are your thoughts, Tom?
Well, my thoughts is I wonder what this guy who got on the bad side to begin with. I mean, you look at both of them. You don't mess with people like that.
Yeah, no.
Unless you're drunk or stupid or both. I don't know. You really need to walk softly. If you're going to try, you might want to say, I think you've made some bad choices, but don't start calling somebody names. Once you start doing that, it really does, shift the dynamic right there.
Yeah.
Now here's the other side of the coin. Jason decided to fight fire with fire and go after the guy and call him the same slur 3 times.
Yeah.
Is that uncalled for? Should Jason have taken the higher road in that moment and just smash the phone and keep going? Or react how he did and use the same slur he was called against the person that
I don't think he should have said the slur because no one should ever say the slur. But I also think that in the heat of the moment, I think it's a lot easier said than done, right? Like outside looking in now, sure, we're like, he should have said it. But in the moment, I mean, you're so fired up. And again, talking about family. And for a lot of people, family is a huge trigger. It's like you see red, you don't care what comes out, you just want to defend. And so I think that's probably what was happening. Obviously, I don't know. I wasn't there and I don't know Jason Kelce personally. But that would be kind of, I guess, my take on it.
Yeah, and I think, like they say, hindsight's 20/20.
Sure.
And he's probably looking back now being like, I shouldn't have said that. He hasn't issued a statement yet about it, but now it went from him kind of getting praise for defending to now getting heat and backlash for using
I don't
the
think
same
he should have brought the laundry back out.
Yeah.
I mean, if he did want to say something about it, he could have used, the guy was a doofus. You could have said that.
There's a lot of words.
It would have had the same kind of impact in a way.
Right.
You don't have to bring a slur back into the mix. Take the higher road, but again, none of us were there.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the one part that I go, is bringing it back into the picture.
I agree with you. Well, if you have thoughts on that, let us know, but we're going to move on to another topic. These topics are kind of all over the place today. So this is more of a sad headline, if you will, not so much a trending or hot topic, but Quincy Jones, kind of, one of the icons here in our culture, has died at the age of 91, I believe, was it yesterday or overnight?
Sunday night.
Yeah, so he's famous for working with Frank Sinatra, Michael Jackson, Will Smith, helped create a lot of mega hit albums like Off the Wall, Bad, and of course, Thriller. Best-selling album of all time. Also father to Rashida Jones. I mean, this man has done it all. He's like, you hear that name, and even if you don't know who he is, you're like, oh yeah, I've probably heard of him.
You've heard of it.
You've heard the name.
You've heard his work.
Yeah,
definitely.
Absolutely. Do you know who Frank Sinatra is? Because that's
I was actually listening to Frank Sinatra's Christmas music this week when we were setting up the tree.
Boy, good.
There you go.
Good music.
Life well lived, 91 years. That's huge. huge. And his cause of death has not been revealed. Of course, the family's asking for privacy during this really difficult time for them. So, you know, rest in peace, Quincy Jones. Your legacy is obviously going to live on and on and on.
Yeah,
and on and
you know,
on.
that's what I was going to say is I think a lot of us, when we think about death, as daunting as it can be for some people, it's like we think about what our legacy is going to be. And that man can rest peacefully.
Very
knowing,
peacefully.
Because, I mean, seriously, like such a life well lived, as you said, and so many amazing things that he contributed to music.
Yeah.
So I love that.
Absolutely. He was born to do that.
Yes.
Born to do that.
Yes.
Okay, and how perfect timing, because you know Chef Alex with Italian Kitchen just made a pumpkin soup, if you will. Pumpkin spice season, is it out? Is it in? Is it time for peppermint season to come here?
What?
Why are you looking at me like that, Tom?
Well, you're saying get rid of one, and I'm going, yeah, and then you're going, wait.
Because it's the holiday season. It's peppermint everything. It goes from pumpkin to peppermint.
Okay, so I have a question because I know how you both feel about pumpkin at this point, and I obviously am like pumpkin everything, don't care. Except Tom mentioned pumpkin deodorant, and that's a little bit far for me. But anything
Pumpkin
like
spice.
Okay, well,
Pumpkin spice
anything
deodorant.
edible that is, you know, food, drink, whatever, pumpkin spice related, whatever, or like a house spray, you know, I can deal with that. That kind of stuff too far. But anyway, what I was gonna ask is, what's your opinion on like I always think about like coffee, so like peppermint coffee or like peppermint creamer, because for me, I'm not a fan. Like, I'll take the pumpkin all day, but peppermint, you can, it's how we're always like push it back across the table. No thank you. Like, I'm okay on that.
I think it's the same thing as pumpkin spice. You like it, you don't like it. So the peppermint is kind of the same thing. There are things that I like that I could eat every day. So, I mean, I can't get on anyone about that. It's just personally. I don't want to be
Well, and
inundated
not judging,
with
of
it.
course. Yeah, I just like, it's not my thing. And I guess also too, when it comes to like a lot of minty things we see, whether it's food or drink, oftentimes it's with chocolate. And I do not like mint chocolate. It's just like never been my thing.
Mint chocolate chip ice cream. I don't understand how people support this.
Yeah, I just
cream,
don't care
okay?
For it. So,
but like a Thin Mint, Girl Scouts, all day, every day.
I don't even like that. Like, I don't know, I just can't, so.
Yeah, I'm very weird. You know what, we're gonna post this and we want everyone to sound off on the peppermint versus pumpkin.
Let us know what you think. I'm so curious.
What spice would you actually replace for the month of November? Because we know October, pumpkin spice, December, peppermint. What's the in-between? If you have one, make sure you're sounding off, you know?
Fennel.
Pretty sure, Charlie, did you say gravy? Oh my God.
Gravy is good too. That's
Pumpkin,
great.
peppermint, gravy.
All right,
oh my God.
you guys, thank you for watching this episode of Unscripted on a magnificent Monday. We'll see you back here tomorrow, starting at 7 a.m. on Fox 49.